This is MeekNelo.
Welcome to another episode of Wine and Wisdom.
Cheers. Okay, so we were talking about after marriage, who moves, the man or the woman?
So, who do you think should move?
Okay, let's paint this scenario.
Yeah.
Let's say the woman has a very good job. She has a high-paying job, and then the man, his job is not really paying that well. The man, especially our African men, wouldn't want to move.
Okay.
They will want the woman to move.
But it's okay for the woman to move. But the thing is, sometimes maybe when the woman has like a permanent job, like let's say for instance, a woman is working in a bank, and she finds it difficult to get transfer. So what would you expect her to do? Meanwhile, maybe the man has just a business that he's doing, which can be moved anywhere. So why not?
So in this case, I think the man should move.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
African men being African men, they always want to be that head.
Yes.
They will ask the woman to move. And this has always been an issue. That I'm doing a very good job, a high-paying job. And then you ask me to leave my job. Probably I cannot get a transfer from where I'm working to where you are. And then you ask me to leave everything and up and follow you. It's not possible. I don't think that would be very nice on the side of I don't think it is fair.
It's fair.
Not nice. I don't think it's fair on the side of the woman that she will just leave everything. Meanwhile, she's been here almost all her life. Her friends, everything, family, social life, everything is here.
But you remember when they say once you get married, two now becomes one.
Yes.
So someone has to move. And ideally, or I wouldn't say ideally, what people expect is that the woman should move with the man. But I think in some cases, maybe if they have that understanding, I think the man would actually want to move.
This is an issue that should be discussed before marriage.
I think so too.
Because some people will leave this issue lying. They'll just, when we get to that bridge, we'll cross it. And then when you get to that bridge, it becomes a problem.
Yeah, it's true.
I had a story of a lady. Okay, this one is not that she moved, but I think the man asked her not to work.
Oh, okay.
She decided not to work. But
and
this
she
same
was
man,
working before.
Yes.
Okay.
But this same man that asked her not to work, at a point, stopped providing for her.
Oh, wow.
To the extent that she had to go and steal money from the man's wallet.
Okay. Continue.
And do you know what she stole? How much she stole?
Okay.
She stole 4,000 naira.
Wow.
To buy a pad, a sanitary pad.
What?
It's that bad. But it is this same man that asked her not to work, take care of the home. I'll take care of you.
So does it mean that he wanted to just deal with the woman or what?
I don't know.
No,
so now he can't provide. Not that he doesn't have it to provide.
Okay.
But he just don't want to provide enough.
No, that's wickedness.
Then at the end of the day, these same men that some of them, I'm not saying, not every man.
Yeah.
We have sweet, good men. I give it to them. But some of these men, I think some of them are just naturally wicked.
Wicked, yeah. Let's put it.
Because tell me how you ask a woman not to work, or you ask a woman to move, leave her job, move from where she is, and be with you. Don't worry, you will take care of her. And then at the long run, you will stop. If business starts falling, what happens? Or even if he's working, if you lose your job tomorrow, what happens?
Yes. There should always be a plan B.
Yes. To be fair to some of these men, don't set out to be unreasonable or wicked. But circumstances, life happens. So when this life happens, what do we do?
Yeah, what do you fall back on?
Because that is where some of them now change. They will become something else. They will become monsters. They will become something else. Like you will now be asking yourself, is this the same man?
Yes, yeah.
And some of them, life doesn't happen. No. By the time they start see, they wake up in the morning, they see you, they have your tiny wrapper and they come back, you're making you're there they will now go outside and start seeing working class ladies, this business tycoons and all that. And now he's not there. I wish.
Forgetting he was
forgetting he's the one that asked you to start. So you now start comparing you
with these
people that he is seeing outside, and that's where the problem comes in.
It's true.
And then tomorrow they will now ask you, all you know you just ask. But you're the one that said you start come and be asking you. You know? So these are the things, as a woman, before you give up your career, before you give up anything, these are the things you will consider. Because even me now, I don't advise any woman to just sit down.
You must be doing
something.
Yes.
Something you must do, no matter how small. There is something you must do. Because some women, some of them that are caught up in domestic violence issues, the first problem they always have when we talk to them is that, where will I go? I don't have anything doing. How will I take care of myself and these children? That's always been the first problem.
But if you had something to do,
if you have something to do, no matter how small, you have something to fall back on. When an issue comes up.
But sometimes you wonder, why would a man not want the wife to at least be engaged somehow?
Some of these men that do this thing, some of them are very jealous. I've had a man say why he doesn't want the wife to work, that he doesn't want the wife to answer another man's sir.
Wow. Then open up a business for the wife so that she can be her own boss.
They will not open. No. This kind of people will not open.
Wow.
Because they don't want other men to come to you.
Which you can also understand where they are coming from.
That means you don't trust that woman.
Yeah, you're right.
Because if you trust your partner, let her fly. And you trust your partner.
You know that you trust her. Yeah,
exactly. So if you trust your partner, you won't be scared of your partner going out there. It works both ways.
Yeah, it's true.
It works both ways. So you as a man, if you don't want your wife to work in an office, open a business for this woman. So that she doesn't sit down at home and see, no matter how you want a woman to sit at home and not do anything, that no matter the money you have, one day you will get tired of her sitting down.
Yes.
Check out all these well-to-do guys. Let's say, for instance, Obi Kubana, the wife is doing very good business, doing well. Mention them, many of them. They have that money. They can keep their wives at home, pay them salary. But these women are still doing something. They are still working.
And it's always good to be engaged.
Exactly.
It helps the mind, because when you're not doing anything, you're just there taking care of things,
and everything
sort
is
of
just coming to you. So I don't advise any man to ask the wife to sit down at home and not do anything. And as a woman, I don't like any woman to sit down at home and not do it. Try.
Yeah, it can be for some time. Like some of us, or some you discuss about it and say, okay, for this time, take care of the kids until they are independent. Then you can go. It's understandable.
It's understandable.
People have to talk about it, discuss, and say, okay, since I'm doing this, my salary or whatever I'm doing can sustain us for this while. So let's take it, because I don't need because actually some people don't like having house helps.
Yes.
So they prefer their wives, please take care of the kids so that that our kids get all the best. Do you understand? So at least the woman knowing that I'm not doing this for the whole,
it's for a period
forever.
Of time.
Thank you. So it's for a period of time. Then she can say, okay, why not? Let me do this, and then it comes back to what we're saying. If that lady accepts whatever they discuss about, as she can easily lock up her business and move to wherever the man is, and then build when she's now able to build. Do you understand? Like if the kids come, by the time they feel like the kids are now independent, then she can actually start up what she was doing before. So all these things, it depends.
It depends. Because the way it works for A,
yes,
it's not the way it works for B.
Definitely.
So you don't measure your life or your marriage.
And yes, that's
person.
another problem. Some people compare it. This one is working.
Exactly.
You don't know the reason why the woman is working, or this one is not working, and I'm here suffering myself. I'm going this, I'm doing. You don't know the reason, so don't compare.
So what works for A might not work for B. That is happening is working for your friend.
Yeah,
It doesn't mean it will work,
for you.
So don't compare. That is the problem some people have. Even in business, this is the problem people have. They keep comparing themselves with other people. They keep comparing their marriages with other. They compare their husbands, compare their wives with other people. Have you been in those people's shoes?
Yeah.
Do you even know the background story of whatever that is happening in their lives or in their marriages?
Yeah. So in the long run, or at the end of the day, it depends.
Do what works
Dialogue,
for you.
who moves depends on the couple.
Just do what works for you.
Yeah.
That's just it.
That's
do
just
what
it.
works for you.
To more wisdom and understanding.
See you in our next episode.
Bye.